Hello.
Greetings, every pony.
That's every pony. Hello.
Alright, this is going to be part 1, part 11 of our reaction to Princess Molestia. And like we have always said in our other videos, thank you, AceCop, for posting this, and we are far too lazy to read it ourselves. Now let's get this show on the road.
By the way, CM Punk shirt.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Yep, best in the world. The cult of personality.
Molestia, by your great and powerful, beloved AceCop.
Oh, hold on a second.
Today, we will be beginning Part 7, or Chapter 7. You could call it whichever you like, but it is what we will be reading today. So, without further ado, I present Princess Molestia.
And I'm just in time.
Chapter 7.
Chapter 7.
Oh, my stars,
Excuse me.
Applejack whispered, finally coming to as she slowly opened her eyes.
Uh-oh.
Her mind was still foggy and her eyes were hazed, yet she was able to make out that she was in Fluttershy's cottage. She felt around, and first recognized that her right legs were against the soft cushions of a couch. However, her right legs were feeling something different. As she looked down to investigate all the memories of the past couple hours, suddenly rushed back into her head. Gah! She cried as she quickly hopped off of her brother, falling over one of the arms of the couch and hitting a wall.
Ow.
She rubbed the back of her head with her hoof as she swore. Looking up after a moment, she was able to see Big Macintosh begin to wrestle on the couch.
Oh
Lordy.
my God, this is horrible.
Come on, you big lump, Applejack complained as she trotted over and began to nudge her brother. Slowly but surely, Big Macintosh came to as well. Huh? AJ, water. His eyes suddenly sprung open. All of the memories of the past couple hours now invaded his mind as well. He jumped up and fell off the other end of the couch, hitting his head on the opposite wall.
Oh.
Ow.
Ouch, Mac. You're gonna hurt yourself like that.
Ow again.
I know, but, we're still in Fluttershy's home. Does that mean... Yeah, I think it all really happened. Applejack blushed lightly and looked down for a moment, raised her head and looked at Big Mac.
Derp.
Brother.
My fault.
Yes, sis, he responded, his voice low and slow from him being a bit of a deep thought. Back earlier, when Celeste was did you... her blush intensified as the knot formed in her throat. Did we, do the tussle?
One way of putting it.
Big Mac was silent for a few moments as he attempted to recollect his thoughts further, but it all drew to one conclusion. Yep.
Typical Big Mac
Dang
line.
nabbit. Applejack swore,
Dang nabbit.
now kicking her
I have
against
two
the floor.
sisters, and
I'm sorry,
I stated
big
this
brother.
before.
yeah, sorry, it's just...
AJ,
So shut the fuck up!
discuss this sort of thing later, he said, finally standing up straight. Right now, we gotta try to find the others. I reckon maybe needing our help. You're right. Sorry. She looked around, making sure the place was completely empty. They ought to be at the Crusaders clubhouse by now, so let's get going, quick. Big Macintosh nodded his head in reply, and in only a few seconds they both were racing out the door. Even though it was dark, they both were very familiar with the parts they had to travel, and their night eyes, which would come in after about a few minutes, would make it
glare in my
clear.
glasses.
They knew that they may not even be there anymore, but it
I
was
can't
only
see.
the only lead they had. They had to
Technically, you
travel.
don't need to see.
Well, true.
Fluttershy, darling! Are you alright?
Oh,
Rarity
God.
quickly
Oh.
pushed at the side of the sleeping
She's-
Pegasus, hoping to wake her
Yeah,
up.
she's just...
After a few unsuccessful tries, she then drew out a piece of hay from the roof they were on, and tickled it against Fluttershy's nose. After a few seconds, Fluttershy began to cringe and gave out a small and graceful sneeze.
Aw. Like that one in
What?
green isn't your
Fluttershy
color.
groaned, leaning up in his state.
Sorry, I had to imitate it. Sorry.
That's alright.
It's all
Couldn't
right,
help myself, I'm a
Fluttershy. I'm
brony.
here for you. Where am I? As Fluttershy looked around, the realization of where she was, and more importantly why she was there, finally hit her. She quickly sprang up into a light her after a loud squeak. Doesn't make any sense. And began to look around nervously. Oh my gosh, is Celestia still here? I thought she... Oh, Rarity! Fluttershy quickly
Oh,
embraced
you just
Rarity
noticed?
in a big, warm hug. Rarity,
Duh.
there's no quotation marks. Rarity, I'm so glad you're okay.
Excuse me.
Celestia didn't hurt you, did she? I'm so sorry, I couldn't
Just
help
her pride.
Well, she whipped the crap
it.
out
It's
of her, too.
alright, really, Rarity replied with a soft chuckle. I'm... fine. But when I was on my way to your place, I saw you being
Yeah.
vandalized by Celestia
Yeah,
almost
raped.
directly above me. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to help, but as soon as she left, I did my best to hurry up here and make sure you were alright. You are alright, aren't you? Oh,
Kind of.
yes, I suppose so. But, Rarity, we have to get back to the others. I mean, it's about Celestia. It's important that I tell them.
Oh yeah, I
You're
remember
right,
now.
we should,
The real
but
Celestia popped
what's
out.
so important for you to tell the others? Celestia,
Because of the stare.
she told
Yeah,
me,
the stare.
but we need to get to I mean, it's more important for them to
This is
all
my
know,
stare.
really. It's alright, dearie. I
Tilt
hear
my
you.
head with
Come
a
on,
smile.
let's get out
Get
of
the
this
fuck
room
outta
and
here.
get to wherever they are.
Don't
now.
look, it's
Aren't they still in the
hypnotizing.
cabin? Oh, no. They're at the
I'm not
Contagious
doing it.
Clubhouse. We should hurry over there, though. Right behind you, but, a little help off this roof first? Really sheepishly. Oh,
Wait, how'd
right.
she get on it in the
Sorry.
first place?
Fluttershy replied.
Maybe she used
wrapped her
magic
arms
on
around
herself.
Rarity,
No
careful not to
sense!
interfere with her mane, and carried her off to the roof.
Like a hairy hay barrel next
That
to
they
it. She's
both began
just
a
like,
speedy
what?
trot towards the CNC's clubhouse.
You got me.
Princess Luna! Twilight cried out as she rushed
Hey, Luna.
out of the treehouse and towards Luna. What's the matter, Twilight?
True ruler of Equestria.
Well, Rainbow Dash said that you found me using a letter with a locator spell on it. Right? Yes. That's correct. Luna tilted her
By
head.
the way, if you noticed, I got a haircut.
Twilight, you look shaken.
A new shape.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I did.
And I got a new
Oh,
shirt. As,
well,
you know,
you
I
just you
happened
said that in the
to
frickin'
receive
beginning.
Another letter,
but it's just
and I
awesome.
don't think it's from
True,
you.
it is.
Twilight gulped as she levitated the letter in question in front of Luna, who only
Had to do
examined it
that
for a moment
again.
before she too realized what this meant. Oh no. She's coming! Luna tried to
Dun dun
turn to Trixie and the
dun.
guards. She's coming! Princess Molestia is on her way here right now! Already? Trixie gasped lightly. But Trixie hasn't had the time.
Stop referring to yourself in the
No,
third person, you bitch!
Then get on it! Silver Shield barked. Trixie, go hide in those bushes over there, he commanded as he waved his hover around. Guard Squad A, over there. Be in that area, and see up to those trees.
Be honest,
Celestia
like,
tries
I hate
escape
to
or get
love
too
Trixie.
dangerous. We'll have to try to
Sit
detain
there,
her.
I hate to love her.
Sir!
Love to
replied all
hate
the
and hate
guards
to
as they
love.
quickly moved
Yeah,
to
I
their
love to
position.
hate and hate to love her.
Just like Randy Orton. Hates to
Trixie,
love and loves
Get
to
into that
hate.
pile of bushes
Well,
with
Randy
Luna
Orton's
and
awesome.
begin working
He
on the
is,
spell.
yes. The
If you
Viper.
run into any trouble, Luna will be able to keep you safe.
Sorry, but me and Tails the Hero,
I was
we're big
speaking to
WWE
Twilight.
fans.
As you can tell.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I'm not
That was
wearing any
Silver Shield.
WWE shirts right now, but I have a bunch.
Alright then,
I am
Trixie
true.
stammered slightly.
Tree.
The great and
Yeah.
powerful
That
Trixie
one,
will get to work
Zack
straight
Ryder,
away.
And
and
the rock.
Her and Luna quickly dove into the bushes. Again with the no quotation marks. Into the bushes as Trixie immediately set to work on beginning the spell. It was a tricky cast, she knew, but something that shouldn't be too hard to take.
Excuse me.
Too hard
I didn't
or
get that
take
much
too
sleep
long
last
to
night.
prepare.
I did.
You two, Silver
I
Shield
drank
pointed at
4
Pinkie Pie
cups
and
of
Rainbow
coffee
Dash.
this morning.
You
just to
both
wake
get into the
myself
clubhouse
up.
and keep your 3 younger fillies and baby dragons safe. Do not come out for any reason. Right, on it, Rainbow Dash replied, nudging Pinkie Pie slightly as she began to head into the treehouse. Pinkie Pie looked back at Twilight for a moment before she too went inside, closing the door behind her. Twilight Sparkle, Silver Shield said calmly as he
Oh, for
approached Twilight.
Twilight.
Do you understand what it is?
God damn, why did they have to do this to her?
Well, the fate of, it's for the fate of
I
Equestria.
understand, she replied softly and with a bit of fear. It's just,
Guess if I had no
I don't
choice.
really...
Yeah.
I think my first time was going to be a more pleasant one. That is.
Well, then in this case, don't make that incident count.
That just sucks.
I can't
In this
even-
case, don't make that incident count.
No
How the
sacrifice.
fuck does it not count?
Because it's being forced on her,
But it's
technically.
still sex.
Still, it's
I know
being
this will be
forced on
hard
her.
for you, but remember what and who you're doing it for. Right, she replied with a nod. I won't let any pony down. With that,
Oh, sucks to be
Silver
you.
Shield himself retreated into the same bundle of bushes
Nice.
that Trixie and Luna were. Huddled
No, I
down
do
and out
mean
of
it.
sight. Trixie still had a.
I'd hate to
while
be
before
Twilight
the
right
dark
now.
was prepared, yet it was coming gradually, making headway.
Well, no.
There, Twilight stood.
Ugh.
Center of the circle.
Perv.
The treehouse was barely
Just
visible
kidding.
from where she
You
stood.
perv!
I'm just kidding!
Still, you
Leaning out the
perv.
window. She looked around more and saw that the guards had concealed themselves in the brush very well, only able to identify their positions by having seen exactly where they went. As she took a large breath and exhaled, she realized just how silent and calm it was out there.
I hate when
This,
things are
however,
like quiet
did
as
not
hell.
last, as the distant
Especially
sound
if you're in this
flopping
kind of
wings
situation.
became
Yeah.
noticeable.
Uh-oh, flapping wings.
Twilight stood perfectly still, her ears perked up as she listened to the sound gradually become louder. She looked up in the sky, still seeing nothing, yet the sound grew even louder still. It was starting to become maddening, like knowing a certain sort of
boy.
impending doom was coming.
Dum,
Yet having to wait for it
dum,
with a bated breath.
dum.
Louder the noise became, and when the source seemed to be just beyond the closest few trees, it stopped.
What?
Dead silence took over
What?
as Twilight
What?
could barely breathe
What
as she
in the-
listened closely, wondering why the wet wing flaps had stopped.
Why would it just...
You know what's going on, dummy.
Twilight sparkled.
Uh-oh. Oh, crap, here we go.
As she turned
Oh,
around,
crap, here we
she
go.
was just able
Oh,
to
boy.
see
This is
Princess
gonna be
Molestia
so
looking
wrong,
down
but so
above the
hot.
trees,
Oh,
land before
bitch.
her, perhaps
Tired.
5 feet away. Celestia!
Oh no.
Tonight, she said in a low yet
Oh, I've
rough
heard this
tone
quote
while making
before.
a
If she
step
says what I
forward.
think she's going to.
You.
I knew it.
She
I've heard that
continued to
before.
slowly
Tonight,
trot
you.
forward, drawing closer to the
Somewhere.
now frightened Twilight. Me? What, Princess? Twilight couldn't help but
You
begin
should
to
know,
shake
damn
and
it.
Mm.
Now that Celestia drew closer, Twilight could see the sweat beginning to drop from her face and the drool forming at her lower lip.
Ugh.
Celestia's
Seriously,
grin
quit
was
drooling,
growing
Celestia. What the
wider.
hell's wrong with
She
you?
There's no
as her
hair
beady eyes
penetration
did its
this
work,
time.
their
I don't know.
gaze connected. As their gaze connected with
Wouldn't
Twilight,
surprise me if there was.
The hair
I'm
thing
going
just...
to have
It's fucked up.
Twilight sparkle,
Ugh.
Celestia continued. Oh, my star pupil. You don't know how long I've yearned to feel that luscious lavender body of
Oh
yours.
boy.
Oh shit.
Celestia could
She's gonna
visibly
enjoy
see
this.
Twilight gulping hard.
She's
as
going
her
to
eyes
enjoy
opened
this
to
far
light.
more than she should.
My what? Twilight's body almost completely froze. The only movement she had left allowed her to sit back on her haunches and lean back as Celestia only stepped closer and
That was
closer.
random, but I don't care.
Oh, I just got a wonderful idea.
Oh dearie.
Celestia was
Oh
now
dearie
approaching
me.
Twilight. Their hooves almost touching as Celestia towered over her.
Oh.
Oh
I
boy.
know how much you love reading, and how books are practically half the world to you.
Cut to the chase.
However, tonight,
Thank you.
I'm going to teach you something you can't learn in a book.
Oh god!
No, Princess, please, no. You don't. I don't want to. Before Twilight could react, Celestia had leaned down and planted a full, hearty kiss on her lips. Celestia's tongue immediately darted inside Twilight after
Oh.
just a moment into the kiss, as her body suddenly came upon Twilight's. Celestia's front hooves pushed back Twilight's front hooves, sending her onto her back with her haunches sprawled out. While Celestia's back hooves were on either side of Twilight's body, her tail was swung down.
Sometimes I don't know whether I should
Feeling
like
around
this or be
between her thighs
disgusted
while
by
keeping
it.
her rear legs
I don't
spread
really
out
care.
wide.
I can go either way.
Celestia's kiss deepened. Her
Because
tongue
when-
lapping around
never mind,
inside
shut up,
Twilight's
Joe.
mouth hungrily, furiously,
Shut up,
as if
Cyrus.
it were lavishing against the most delicious treat it had ever tasted.
Are you
Her
are you
Her
serious,
body
bro?
pressed down against Twilight's. Her front hooves
Sorry, I
keeping
just
Twilight
love
spread
Zack Ryder from
outward,
Long
like
Island.
Get
their
better, Zach.
bellies and chests pressed together firmly.
And win that back that
Celestia's
U.S. title.
mane came
From
down
the
and
All-American
bent its
asshole.
against Twilight's horn,
Jack
stroking and squeezing
Swagger.
it as the light magic
Yeah.
constantly flowed through the colorful
I
hair.
could,
Seemed to react
every
slightly
time I
with the
see that
horn,
guy, I
sending
want to
light
puke.
pulses into
Right.
Twilight's body. The rhythm started by the horn, soon spread to Celestia's tongue swirling around, followed by her main body, and lastly her tail. Celestia's tongue flicked and pushed in as deep as it could, partially going down Twilight's throat a few times while
Ew.
it forcefully batted around Twilight's tongue.
I think she can
Celestia's
actually
body was
push her
pulsing
tongue
and
in that
grinding
deep.
against Twilight,
Well,
her inner haunches now being
I guess
rubbed
ponies
against
have
by
big
Twilight's
tongues, and
hooves as
I've
the
never
area
really-
between their bodies grew hot.
I don't know.
Celestia's tail was working on three things at once, not only keeping Twilight's rear leg spread open, but also
Really?
rubbing itself down against her lower body and her
Ugh.
rump. It would also occasionally slide up one of her inner thighs at times, but would quickly return down and continue timing its strokes in unison with the main pulsing rhythm. To say Twilight's mind was scrambled would have been a devastating understatement. One side, she was telling herself that she must do this in order to save her friends, her mentor, and possibly all of Equestria.
Sorry about that.
On another,
What's
she's in
wrong?
a state of complete shock and
A little bit of
awe
pain in my
at
back.
the fact that
Oh.
this really is Celestia on top
Slept
of
the
her
wrong way last
right
night.
now, servicing her in a way only a married couple should. Another side is considering just passing out and letting Celestia have her and not feel what's going on. The last side is in deep shock, almost causing her to break into tears as the fears of the powerful goddess just may be too much for her smaller body to handle. And that much may physically break. Twice. As all these thoughts clash, her mental process is constantly being smacked around, shaken, and stirred by the overwhelming sensations passing through her body. She can't explain why or how, but past all the fear and anguish, past the desire to get away from the need of the comfort of home, this all somehow sort of feels good. But there wasn't any more time to focus on the thoughts. Not for long.
Really? Lost your place, did you?
For after only a minute of Celestia's domination of the Lavender Unicorn, she suddenly adjusted her technique. Celestia broke away from the kiss, giving Twilight's face a large lick before she slid her head down, starting to lick and nip at her chest. However, as she did this, her horn lowered down enough for it to make contact with Twilight's.
Really?
To add to this, the rhythmic
they're
pulsing
gonna
and
rub their
grinding
horns
of their
together
bodies
and
had
stuff? That's like-
intensified, rubbing
Sounds
their
like
horns
it.
together in a
Odd.
Yeah,
perpendicular
he just said that,
From
yes.
this direct contact, Celestia's magic began to directly slide into
like a
Twilight's
penis.
horns through her body, forcing her nerves to go haywire and make every sensation translate into pure pleasure.
What?
Within moments,
Did you hear
Twilight
that?
was
She's
zoning out
making
loudly,
all of
her muscles
Twilight's
were
feelings
beating
translate into
fast,
pure
and
pleasure.
her
Oh,
nerves getting
It's like
again, are you serious, bro?
to control
It's
herself
like a
first.
penis.
Twilight's legs gripped
Again, are you
her
serious,
as
bro?
tight as
The
they
horn's
could.
like a
Twilight
penis.
Will you shut up?
back into Celestia's
I
face.
can't help
Their
it.
bodies were pulsing and grinding together in a hot, lustful embrace.
Oh, are you?
Their horns
Are
were
you?
connected and freely exchanging magic,
Oh my, I'm
locking their
crying,
minds and
I'm
spirits
laughed so
together
hard.
in unison as the pleasure swept over them both. The magic flowing into Twilight's body was intense, and even for Celestia, it was beginning to take its toll.
Okay.
It was not so
Well,
much
that
the amount
means
of
that their
magic, but
plan's
the use of
working.
Magic, coupled with the intensity of
She's
the
running out of
situation, that
stamina.
soon began to wear her down,
What?
So
causing her to
that was
sweat
the
and pant
one of the
heavily
key parts of
while
their
her-
plan, so it's working.
While her and Twilight serviced one
I mean,
another.
yep.
This fatigue was also being
Big
noticed
Mac.
by a
Of course.
third party. Do you see that? Luna whispered to Trixie and Silver Shield.
Yeah, I think they see it.
I think Celestia is starting to get tired.
Yay!
Um,
Yay! Get tired. That's the key.
It would seem that Celestia is now fully indulging herself on this, Silver
Ugh.
Shield whispered back. This is good. It means that she will tire more quickly and that we can end this mayhem soon.
Sweet.
Right. I hate having to sweet Twilight Sparkle go through this, but Luna let out a soft sigh and lowered her head. If the result would be the same, I would have given myself up in her place. Do not take things
That's
so
a
hard
true
on yourself,
leader.
Princess.
Yeah, it
You
is.
had no control over this happening. Right. No control. Luna closed her eyes and sighed again, thinking of herself for a few moments.
Yeah, I forgot that she was the one who...
Is the spell almost ready, Trixie? Luna asked as she turned her head to face the unicorn. Trixie? Trixie did not respond, for her attention was already fixated on the scene before them. Her eyes were open wide and her cheeks were flushed red with a great blush as she watched the shameless acts play out before her.
Seriously?
Even though she seemed to have the spell ready and fixed up in her horn, which glowed softly, her mind was put in a trance by
Well, at
the
least she has the
display.
spell ready.
She was sweating some, and her breathing was heavy with warm breath.
What?
She was planted back on her haunches, sitting straight up with her left hoof slid in between her legs.
Oh God!
She's clapping!
No!
She's clapping!
No! Stop! No! Stop! No! Stop!
Dude, calm down.
Oh! Stop! Stop!
Stop acting like Peanut forgot some whatever. That's so
Stop!
funny.
Stop!
Oh my god.
Oh, stop!
Okay, calm down, bro.
Oh, that's so... I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That is so...
She's clapping.
Oh,
She's clapping, for Christ's sake.
Oh my god, that is so fucking funny. Okay, sorry, I had to pause it for a moment there.
Oh. When there was a heavy moan from Twilight or Celestia, Trixie would give off how her own little squeal as she would push against herself hard.
Oh my god.
Miss Trixie! Luna blurted out in a raised whisper. What are you doing?
What the fuck?
What? Oh! Trixie
Oh,
suddenly
okay.
stepped out of
You're
reality.
clapping
She
interrupted. Now you're like, oh, okay.
Trixie
Clap,
was,
clap, clap, clap. Trixie was
just,
having some fun.
never mind. She has a spell ready. Whenever you need it, Princess. Just... She turned her head in a vain attempt to hide her growing blush.
Die, you
Just please let
bitch.
Trixie know when you want her to cast it.
That's so fucking funny.
That moment may be coming up very soon, Silver Shield pointed out as he leaned closer towards the scene. It was now clearly visible that Celestia's movements were getting sloppy and becoming uncoordinated.
I'm
Her
sorry.
fatigue was not starting to take its toll. I don't care.
Funny.
Alright, Trixie. Are you prepared to cast? Luna asked as she looked.
As long as you don't start clapping again.
Yes, Trixie is ready
That
to do
was like
this.
genius right there.
I know.
Silver Shield,
And you know what else it was? It was so fucking funny.
stand ready. Silver Shield began to slowly raise up his right hoof. Celestia was now barely able to stand as both her and Twilight were drenched in sweat.
Oh.
That's
Prepare
hot
the
and
direction of
gross.
your magic. Silver Shield's
Oh,
right hoof drew
alright.
higher as Trixie began to tilt her head downwards, aiming her horn towards Celestia. Celestia's majestic mane and tail
Doesn't work,
finally
they're all
seemed to slow
fucked.
down, the control and fluidity they had now
Excuse me.
dying off and just falling freely as if composed of normal hair.
Ugh.
Okay.
Ready? Silver Shield's right hoof was now straight up.
Muffed up a
His
bit,
eyes
did you?
squinted as he focused straight in front of them. Trixie's horn glowed brighter.
Glue or glow?
Glowed.
No, glowed. I think it's glue.
I don't know.
No, glowed.
Glowed a word?
Is
I,
glowed a word?
I don't know. Glue as in
Glue
projects,
brighter.
yes.
The spell that had been configured earlier ready to be unleashed on command. Finally, Celestia's legs could no longer support herself or her overextended state in as her entire body came down. Her body lay
Shoot.
directly next to Twilight's, with most of it leaning on the lavender unicorn. Celestia's
worse.
hooves and hair still draped around her. Fire! Silver Shield finally shouted, followed quickly by a large magical
Firing.
outburst from Trixie's horn, as the spell was cast and shot straight towards Celestia. The spell hit its target, connecting with Celestia's forehead just below her horn. End. Part 7.
Well, it seems as if their plan worked, but we're gonna have to watch part 12 to see what shit goes down and whatnot. And I'm sorry for laughing so hard, but Trixie flopping, that was, to me, that was funny, and I know this may sound a little weird, but to be honest, I found that really attractive. Get that Rainbow Dash toy out of here! To be honest, I found that really attractive. I'm not kidding, I found that attractive.
Alright, we'll see you in the next video.
Laters.